is in a mood, I get why you go psycho. Like, I honestly love the fact, like, the minute one of us is in a mood, that, like, I know we're gonna go psycho, and then we're both, like, crazy bitches. There's no reasonable, like, none of us are reasonable.
No, you might as well call us the Double Trouble Gang.
Dumb bitches 101.
Welcome back to ProblemManic, everyone, where today we are going to tell you about the best ways to use your tongue.
Yes. I have learned when you have a coochie on your face.
Oh! I was like, wait, what?
No. Listen, so I remember reading this one meme about if you ate pussy and just did the alphabet with your tongue.
Oh, yeah, I definitely heard that.
Yeah, I think it does work.
It's been a long minute for me since I did, but I think we should talk about our first experiences with women.
Let's be honest.
Because mine is kind of crazy. You go first.
Oh my goodness. So the first time, because there's always like that first like make out with a girl sort of situation.
Right. I'm not talking about that.
No.
I'm talking about legs spread open, tongue on clitoris, and just completely going balls to the wall. How old were they? Oh yeah, I'm not liking this. It's giving meatball.
Listen,
let me just keep my arm here.
Yesterday I had blue crab with eggplant meatballs. They were fabulous though.
That sounds good, but I'm talking about eating pussy here.
Okay.
So can we get to that? And I'm not talking about no 15, 16, 17, 18, because we all had them little curious moments. I'm talking about, like, spread open.
Oh, like, there ain't no wonder no more.
No, it's like, okay. Do I like this or do I not?
Okay. So, the first time, let's go back to my good old 5th grade years. So when I
said no.
Oh, my goodness, I'm going to tell you the story!
Whatever. Just do it.
So I remember I actually had her in prison.
I feel like a lot of your stories start out like this.
Well, no, but I was in 5th grade and then she ended up in jail.
No, sucks to be her. I guess she didn't get her life right.
She still didn't. Oh my god.
Okay,
anyways, so that was my first experience, and I remember like making out with her and, you know, like touching the tit and all that, like, you know, little cheesy stuff, and we were chugging like beers at the pond, and like all the guys were like, yeah.
Oh, the guys were there.
Oh my goodness, there was.
Okay, we had an audience.
I was a little hoe.
It makes sense.
Yeah,
you have the whole world watching now. I love it. Actually,
we could do more.
Anyways, I definitely had a 5th grade experience. Also,
tell me about it.
We would be like sleep. Oh God, I don't want to embarrass the girl, so I'm gonna leave the one part out and tell you the other thing like later. But we would like have sleepovers, and we would like rub coochies on each other.
Oh my goodness, she was scissoring at such a young age.
Yeah, I was in 5th grade probably.
So your first sexual experience was with a female instead of a male?
Well, yes and no, because by not choice, like I definitely had some trigger warning. Things happened to me as a kid by boys.
Yeah.
But we're not going to get into that. Anyways, yeah, so first real sexual experience at that sexual puberty age was with a female.
Oh my goodness, I would tell you a funny story.
She peed on me.
Oh my goodness. My first sexual experience, I had a whole fucking bush because I didn't know you were supposed to shave. And then everyone made fun of me because I was in 5th grade and the guy fingered me the first day I had my first kiss. And I was like, oh my goodness, this escalated quickly. He had a whole makeshift bed in his basement.
Oh, okay, I can relate to that because yeah. One time with my one ex-boyfriend, I put down a gymnastics fucking mat in my basement. But we're talking about women right now, so let's save that shit for later.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so yeah, that was my girl on girl experience. What was yours? And then I'll tell you about
the 5th grade.
Yeah, younger. You're most innocent.
Yeah, okay. Well, when I was super younger, probably like 4th, 5th grade. I would be with the neighbors making out. We would like be making out and playing like boyfriend, girlfriend.
Oh my goodness. Why do I feel like
I
Like,
think
that's
that's
a normal.
relatable.
I think
Yeah.
that's an absolute normal thing that us as females like go through. I think men might go through it also. Have you guys ever made out with your neighbors?
So you know what? We have a mutual friend, and he told me a story last year that teenage boys nowadays do like it's like circle jerking, but also like sucking each other off. And I was like,
Oh, like where you go around in a circle and suck each other's dick?
and it's kind of like a I don't know what to say here because it's like girl on girl. Like I don't give a fuck if I've been with a girl, but like it's hard for me to want to be with a guy who like I'm not dogging it out. I feel like this is more of like a females can relate to this like being with a guy who has definitely had a dick in his ass. It's like when you find out later like, okay, if you tell me from the jump, whatever, but
Yes, like I did have an ex who cheated on me with like 20 girls and like 15 males. And good for him. He got around. I was just trying to be pregnant, birth a child. And he was getting it on. And that's the thing. I don't care. I don't care if you have that experience. I think maybe because I was cheated on and I didn't even know you were interested in men. Like, I would have been so supportive.
it's kind of like a shock.
It
Like,
was a shock and a slap in the face.
yeah, it's like I'm not judging you at all. Like, if that's what you want to do, cool, but at least give me the option to be like, I'm okay with this.
Like,
Which-
tell me. And don't cheat on me.
I
Like, I don't know why I get cheated on so much. Probably because I'm a bitch.
No, and the thing is, listen, if you're a man and you're watching this or whatever, like if
You're a piece of shit.
listen, if you cheat on your bitch and she comes to you asking you about it, I'm telling you right here, right now, if you just open up and be like, yeah, you know what, I did, like, I fucked up, she will forgive you way more. Like, at least for me, like speaking for myself, I will forgive a man way more or easier if he would just be like, yeah, you know what, I did fuck up, instead of making me feel crazy. Like, I'm still gonna be pissed.
Yeah, but I'm probably gonna be able to work through it as opposed to the I would never cheat on you. You're gonna cheat on me before I cheat on
Like,
you.
you're
And
crazy. You're cheating on me. You must be cheating on me. Da, da, da.
why are you looking through my phone? Like,
Dude, just if a bitch is asking you about it, she fucking knows.
and like I'm not looking through your phone because I thought you were cheating on me. I thought you were cheating on me because you threw off my fucking pH balance.
Literally, because why the fuck am I taking some fucking what's it called? I don't know. I take absorbic acid, right? That's what it's called.
Boric.
Boric, not absorb. Boric acid.
But it is a sorbet up your pussy. And speaking of pussies,
So yeah, let's get back to
all right,
us.
let's be honest talk.
Yeah. My first adult experience eating coochie. Oh, you know what? Ha!
And-
oh my god, this is bringing back memories.
And this is the moment where we have flashbacks remembering our sexual experiences.
So, remember how I told you guys that my one ex-best friend married my ex-boyfriend?
Oh my god, yeah.
She was the first.
The marshmallow
Yeah.
on a stick.
I don't want to fucking dog her out like that, but you know what?
You married her ex-boyfriend. You're a marshmallow on a stick.
And I'm a meatball right here, so you know what?
I got the meatball.
Meatball. So I can say that shit, and you know what? I don't give a fuck if you say I shouldn't. I'm fat as fuck too, so whatever.
We all fat as fuck.
It's not even being fat. It's just like, fuck you. Like, I don't even care anymore, but it's also like, fuck you. If I was a friend to you, I would never do that, except I do want to take accountability here because she was dating someone from out of town, and I guess, like, we had a fallout or whatever, and she must have told this man about me because he came to me, and I didn't know. I did not know.
And you
they
made
were
him
dating.
come, huh?
I was super drunk, and he took me home. And then afterwards, he was like, oh, by the way, I'm dating so-and-so. And I was, mind you, we live an hour apart, like me and this girl by then. So I'm like, I was like, yo, you just put me in a shitty situation because even though we're not talking, like, that kind of is rude. Like,
Yeah, like at least tell me first.
yeah. So anyways, she was the first pussy I ate, and
How old are you?
probably like 17, 8. I think it was like it was in 2018. So
Okay.
I must have been either 18 turning 19 or 19. But yeah, I did that, and then that's kind of why like our friendship, this was before like me and her boyfriend, and they weren't like dating, but also like he was fucked for that. It was his fault, not mine. I didn't know they were together. But anyways, so yeah, that was that, and it kind of got awkward, which is why I don't really like fucking with my friends like that.
Honestly, it does get awkward when you're fucking with people that are close to you, because I can tell you this. I There was this girl who like came to me because she was trying to get over her boyfriend, and I was like, "Let me take you out to eat." Absolutely, I took her out to eat, and then
To eat.
to eat, and then I served that bitch dessert.
Or
I-
did you eat dessert?
I had her sitting on my face, and it was good. It was after the dollar margaritas at Applebee's.
Oh shit!
Like it was good. Yeah. So that was one instance, and then I do a lot of couples, except for I've learned I can't do couples that aren't my friends, because there's been multiple instances where
like at
like,
work, or in
no,
general.
like in
Okay.
general, like this wasn't work related in the slightest. This was fun related. Where then once you hook up with a couple that you're friends with, they always expect that.
Yeah.
So I only stick to couples that strictly business.
Like you're friends with the couples or you're not.
I'm not friends with them.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
But I
get
will
it
like go
now.
out to eat with you beforehand, and we can get a drink
We
and
gotta
like
get
have
the vibe out,
yeah, like
for
we can
sure.
start vibing before. But if I've been friends with you and we established like that wasn't the initial intention, it ruins the friendship.
I feel that because there's those times when people is like, you and Emily should hook up on OnlyFans, and I'm like, no.
No, like we're
both
best
like,
friends.
No, we're best friends. I'm not doing that. But and then the second girl I had a sexual experience with was when I was doing really bad in life, and I will admit that. So the person that was hooking us up with some substances wanted to see her do me.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, let me do her first. So I did that, and then we left. And we got high as hell all night. And which is shitty, but I feel like I have to admit that, because then no one can ever say that I did that and hold it over me.
No, she knows she did it.
I know I did it, and you know what? It was kind of fun. Like, I was fucking 18 years old. It was fun. Like,
Yeah.
that's an experience I get to sit here and talk about now.
Yeah, I was like, you made it through. It's something to accomplishment, and now we have lesbianist experience with it. Now, so what sucks is about when I do get with like a couple through the ranch.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously protection is a great thing, but then there's also like female condoms. So it's like it's not
Yeah.
if I get with a female, I'd rather just have someone be tested.
I feel that.
So then, like, you know, I feel comfortable not using a condom. But that is the hard thing, or else you are just strictly, you are just strictly licking plastic.
Yeah, I actually just saw an ad for those the other day, and I was
Yeah.
like, no. And I feel like, you know what? I have came harder with girls than I have with guys.
Oh my god, I squirt for my first time ever.
The first time I ever squirted was when I was on acid. And that was last year.
Mine was a gangbang with 3 guys. And I didn't think I was gonna, but this one guy had magic fingers. And I said, what? And then I was like,
Waterfall!
I swore, I was like, did I just piss everywhere?
No, it's not piss.
I was shocked.
I love that for you, though. Because, like, that release, like, I'll tell you, it does feel some type of way.
Well, then I'm like, I'm like, did I do it? Did they do it? How does that work? Like, how can, like, but I also heard from this one couple I used to hook up with that the older you become, like, girls closer to their 30s, the more likely they are to squirt.
That's interesting.
Which makes sense, because I watched this girl squirt, like, how many times I had this girl. It was a couple situation, and she, like, squirted all over my face. It was hot.
I remember you telling me about that.
It was hot. But then I was like, why can't I do that?
I know. One of my exes used to be like, piss on this dick. Piss on this dick. And I'm like, bro, you're stressing me out and putting pressure on me. I don't know what you want me to do right now, but I ain't pissing.
Oh my goodness, that reminds me of a funny story. I went out to dinner. Well, I went out on a date with this guy, and he was drunk before I even got there, so I was pissed off. And he was like, I thought you were a catfish. And this was like when I was like fucking like 20. No, this was before I got married. I just freshly turned 21.
Ooh, so naive. The first time or second time?
That's dumb bitch.
No, because, like, we're
The
very...
first time I got married the second time.
Okay.
The first...
Got it.
Before I got married the second time.
Got it. Anyway.
Okay. And we were out on this date. I wasn't feeling the vibe. I left. And I was like, oh, he's cute in his photos. Like, I want to try again.
Aww.
So we tried again. I confronted him about it. I said, listen, were you drunk? And then he was like, yeah, I thought you were a catfish. I was nervous, blah, blah, blah. And then I was, like, looking him up, and I was, like, asking people in my small town around him because I was really looking for someone. Like, this was, like, after I had my son. I was like,
I need a family.
I'm ready to settle down.
Aww.
And this man didn't even tell me he was married. Well, he was married. He was married. He wasn't, like, currently married, but he was married.
Oh, like,
so I remember
an ex-husband.
yeah, which, like, I told him I was married. I'm a single mom. And, like, you know, like, I asked him, have you ever been married? Do you have kids? And
yeah, I feel like if someone asks, you should probably disclose that.
Yeah, like, because given that I am in that situation, I'm going to ask that because, like, I'm telling you, yes, I've been married multiple times. I have a kid, a single mom. This is the situation. Like, that is a main conversation I have.
Right.
Well, anyways, so then this guy took me out the bar, and I was going through postpartum, and I was freshly 21, and then I go home with him, whatever, and then he wakes up in the morning, and he goes, oh, you squirted all over the place. And when I say, I picked up the sheet, and I, like, looked at it, and I sniffed it a little bit, and I was like, no, that
he
wasn't...
peed the bed.
No.
Oh.
I said, no, that wasn't squirt. I said, I think I pissed all over you. I said, I think I peed the bed, but I didn't squirt for you. And he's like, no, yes, you did. I said, yes, you did.
Sometimes you just gotta lie and be like, yeah, you know what?
I didn't care.
Yeah,
I wasn't trying to humble him.
Oh, God.
I think I have one of his hoodies in my house. Ever since I've been, like, I moved back home after my second divorce. I've been going through all my old clothes. Do you know my men's sweatshirts I have?
Probably.
Like, I am pulling them out. And I'm like, who the fuck went to IUB?
Must have went to IU Patties.
Like, literally. And I realized whose hoodie it was. He never went to college. So I don't know.
So he must have got it from some bitch.
Yeah, like, I don't know, but oh my goodness, that man was a loser also. I weirdly have, like, these traumatizing moments of, like, not traumatizing, but I remember him being on top of me, and his face was like...
Like, those flashbacks, like, not the good flashbacks, but the cringe.
Oh my god, the cringe ones.
Ooh.
Like, I have flashbacks with Alex, where I'm like, when I was squicking a little bit.
Squicking?
Squicking
like
on stick a little bit. Yeah.
Like, why do people want to call me? Sorry, I can't talk right now. I'm doing hot girl shit.
Literally.
Anyways,
so I remember it was like, you know, maybe like, you know, making a little squeaky, and I closed
like
my
the
one
farting
eye.
noise with your coach. Like,
Yeah.
what's it? Queef?
Like
it's not queefing.
It wasn't
but...
like a full queef, but it was, you know, like a little fart with the pussy. My pussy was talking.
Dude, do he ever be like, let that air out?
No,
okay, because
that's only people with you.
My little Bill will be like, get that air out, and
No.
I'm like, I want to kill I would love to pass away right now. I feel so awkward, but it's fine.
Okay, there has been content where, like, I've been filming content for other people, and then, you know, her pussy was talking, and the guy was like, yeah, let the pussy talk. Like, I like that because it makes you feel comfortable. Not me. When I say I was riding his dick, I closed my one eye, I was like... It's like, just let
it happen, baby. It's so funny when we think about those moments later, because it's like, I call the funeral home. I'm ready to go.
Oh.
And then it's like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, it's not gonna matter when I'm really dead.
Honestly, I've done so much embarrassing shit in my life. I live to be embarrassing.
I kind of love it, because then you're like, oh shit, like, I'm not gonna do that again.
Okay, you wanna know what's funny? Some guy messaged me earlier and was like, I hope your money's ruined. I don't know. I said, listen,
Okay.
what? I'm glad you think I'm a baller. I'm glad you think I'm a baller, but am I supposed to dress like my bank account? Am I supposed to dress like a bag of ramen noodles?
I'm trying to dress broke. Wait, look broke, stay paid. The fuck?
Like I'm no, like I was literally just in a swimsuit. I said I didn't even shower for 3 days before that.
Ugh.
Like the fact that you are over here being like, I hope you're broke, bitch, and I'm like, yo, I am just taking a selfie in a swimsuit right now.
Isn't it kind of funny?
I wasn't even flashing anything. I was like, that's fucking.
It's so funny how men will be so worried about what's in a woman's pocket. But anyways, back to the being lesbian.
It's the fact that men are also worried about what's in your pussy. And sorry, sir, where did you stick your dick?
That part is so fucking annoying because guys will get applauded if they have so much sex. My one friend used to tell me, he was like, because I couldn't understand why men cheated. And I was like 20 years old. So obviously I was fucking ignorant to any subject ever. And I was like, I don't understand. And he was like, well, I'm going to tell you something my dad told me. Men are like one lock and women are like a, wait, no, women are like the, cut that. Women are the key and men have the lock. The men's locks are like a skeleton key and can unlock any lock. But women can only be unlocked by one key. And I was like,
That sounds like crack bullshit.
okay, whatever. Like,
Well, I think it's funny when I have a client and then they go, oh my God, your pussy's so tight. And I'm like,
That's
yeah. Like, I don't, what do you think that, like, just because, like, do you think, like, you have a lot of sex and your pussy just becomes so fucking loose? I got a baby and the pussy's still the same.
ain't
Like,
that funny?
that they don't understand how it works?
They're like, oh yeah, this bitch had sex with 45 people. Her fucking pussy is a hot dog through a hallway. Bro, you've had sex with 200 people. Your dick might be a little small now.
Like
Imagine.
that's literally the same logistics. And I remember being open with people. I'm like, yeah, my body count was 140 before I became a hoe. Oops.
Oopsie.
What?
So the third.
I think Bella was shocked by that.
I don't know what to say. Because here I am, celibate until the next time.
She's only celibate because she waits out for one thing.
Yeah, and he said, stop saying you're celibate because you're not. What do you mean? Yes, I am. I'm wearing my nun coat as soon as I change out of this top that shows my breasts. Anyways, the third... Stop staring at me like that. Anyways, the third woman that I slept with, she was 45 years old. We went to her house. She tried to set me up with her son, okay? And then his baby mother comes over. She's still trying, she makes this kid bring me to the car wash because this was when I was like real bad into the substances, right? We go to the car wash, we come home. Then a week later, we're at work and she tells me to take her home to her hotel. And I'm like, hey, like, it's an hour drive back to the hotel, so I'm not coming back to work tonight. We get to her hotel. She looks at me. Mind you, this woman is 45 years old, mature. She said, have you ever had your pussy ate out by a girl? And I was like, I've done it, but I've never really had anyone, like, really do it to me. When I tell you she went in the bathroom, cleaned herself up, and told me to go in the bathroom and get a washcloth and clean myself up, and she came out, boy, she went to town. Holy fuck, she went to town. That moment still, it's like a crazy ass experience. And then I got a boyfriend like a month later, and she hated my guts because she was so mad. But yeah, very good. 10 out of 10 recommend.
10 out of 10 I recommend being with a girl than over being with a guy. Yeah. And on that note,
see you later.
See you next time on ProblemManic.
Whores, healers, and headline stealers, Emily Anthony is a licensed sex worker with courtroom confidence and stripper stamina. They call her a whore. She calls it a Wednesday. She's paid, protected, and pissing off people with fragile marriages and social media. Meanwhile, Bella Badass, a.k.a. Bella Fatass, broke the internet just by triggering fragile, unhealed men's egos. She's still healing, hollering, and humbling men who never stood a chance. Together, they're dragging trauma through lip gloss, turning chaos into sermons, and making your sister rethink her whole career path. You hate them until you accidentally binge every episode and start quoting them in therapy. This isn't a podcast, it's a public service announcement. Unfiltered, unholy, unapologetic. You're going to hate how much you relate.